beetroot for stamina, aloe vera for skin, tamarind for metabolism, baobab for immune support. Lifeway Shot. Embrace wellness naturally.
The Business Snapshot on 88.5 Sun FM.
Welcome to the Business Snapshot, where we give you an insight on everything you need to know on business. We started off with the current exchange rates as we get to see the United States dollar is buying at 23 kwacha 98 ngwe and selling at 23 kwacha 36 ngwe. The Great British pound is buying at 31 kwacha 15 ngwe and selling at 31 kwacha 23 ngwe. The euro is buying at 27 kwacha 97 ngwe and selling at 27 kwacha 3 ngwe. The South African rand is buying at 1 kwacha 13 ngwe and selling at 1 kwacha 13 ngwe. We take a look at some stories that are making headlines in the world of business on the local and international front. We started off with our local side as we get to see everything happening in the world of business. We can't manage to build economic zones everywhere at once. Minister of Commerce, Trade and Industry, Chipoka Mulenga, says government is in its process of building economic zones at key border posts. Mr. Mlenga, however, says government cannot manage to do so everywhere at once due to financial constraints. Recently, the Economics Association of Zambia, EAZ, called on the construction of economic zones at key border posts, citing that doing so would spur economic growth. Now, in an interview on Monday, Mr. Mulenga said the biggest setback government faced in constructing economic zones at key border posts is that the PF had given almost all the land to its cadres. What it is asking from this association is good, but already is in motion. All we can ask for them, or what they can do, is be patient while all of this is being put in motion or addressed. We take a look at some more business stories as we see the Zambia Development Agency, ZDA, has secured over $30 million in business deals and transactions after a successful trade mission to Angola. This mission, held from the 24th of July to the 26th in Luanda, coincided with the 40th edition of the Luanda International Trade Fair, or FILDA. ZDA Head Communications and Public Relations, Kwali Mfuni, says key interests from the mission included the supply of cooking oil, cereals, honey, groundnuts, agriculture fertilizer, engineering equipment, and mining consultancy services for Angola. Now, she says that the mission also generated promising leads for Zambian companies from the partnerships with Angolan firms, enabling them to penetrate the market more effectively. 20 Zambian companies participated, representing manufacturing, agro-processing, agriculture, mining, and construction sectors. Now, Ms. Mufuni says the mission's primary goals were to forge new private sector business linkages, explore trade opportunities, introduce Zambian firms to the Angolan market, and promote Zambian products. Now, the mission received support from Angola's Agency for Private Investment and Promotion of Exports, AIPAX. In more stories that we have today on the Business Snapshot, as we see the Food Reserve Agency, FRA, has purchased over 254,000 by 50 kilogram bags of maize from farmers in Chongwe district, surpassing this year's target of 76,000 bags. Chongwe Member of Parliament Sylvia Masowo, who toured the main FRA shed and several in their satellite operators and depots, expressed satisfaction with the progress of the maize buying exercise. Ms. Masewo attributed the bumper harvest to good agricultural policies currently being implemented by government. And in some international stories in the world of business, the US President Donald Trump has picked a conservative think tank economist to lead the Bureau of Labor Statistics after firing its previous head following weaker than expected jobs data. Now, the president said he was nominating E.J. Anthony, a federal budget analyst at a heritage foundation, to be commissioner of key economic institution. Our economy is booming, and E.J. will ensure the numbers are real and are honest and accurate. He said earlier in August as Trump fired Billa S. Commissioner Erica Merkenfire, claiming that she had rigged jobs and their figures to make him look bad on an occasion that drew sharp criticism and economists across the political spectrum. The U.S. Senate, which is controlled by Donald's fellow Republicans, need to confirm appointment. Attorney who has a PhD in economics has previously criticized the BLS, questioning its methodology and calling its statistics phony baloney. Last November, he said in a post on X, in the Department of Government Efficiency said they need to take a chainsaw to the BLS. Influential Trump ally Steve Bannon had given his enthusiastic backing for Anthony to take over the BLS. Now we get to see how he says that he thinks Attorney is the perfect guy to lead the BLS. The agency is currently led by Acting Commissioner William Watakowski, who has worked there for decades. McIntyre was fired after BLS figures missed exceptions in July, stoking alarm about Trump's tariff policy. These are some of the stories that we had on the Business Snapshot for today. The press review is coming up at 13:30. For now, it's more music and good afternoon.
The Business Snapshot on 88.5 Sun FM.